I don't love the price, but I think it's reasonable. I'll lay it with Ohio State. I'm going to take the points with Cincinnati here. I'm going to lay the points with Seton Hall. But I'm going to go with Utah here. I'm going to lay the points with Utah. Alrighty, guys, it is here. The Sweet 16 games go off tonight. In today's video, I'm going to go over every single game for today on the total. I've already gone over the spreads in every single game for the Sweet 16. So if you want today's games or you want tomorrow's games against the spread, just go look at my previous video. Starting to get hot again at the right time. I wouldn't say hot. I think that's the wrong word, but coming back into normal form. Hopefully all you guys watched that NIT video I gave out. There was 4 games in the NIT over the last couple days. In just my free picks, okay, not members picks, not anything I'm hiding. I gave you the video. I gave you my opinion against the spread. Went 3-1 in the NIT. Did give out Seton Hall to members for my only college basketball straight bet for the night. So hit that 3-1 on just the video I posted here on the channel. And of course, you've seen it for the past couple days. The bomb is dropping in the Sweet 16. My biggest play of the year, a 10-unit play, which is huge. My biggest play up until this date on college basketball, 3 units. 3 units is my biggest play, and I have a 10-unit play. You see the bet slip on the screen, $1,000. Probably going to add more to the position. The price might even get a little bit better based on line movement. So excited to maybe even add more to the position. Can't wait. Can't wait for this. Going to be a spectacular round of college basketball. The Elite Eight's going to be good. We got 4 days of amazing, amazing hoops. Highly recommend you get on my website. Even if you just want a week subscription, it's $29.90, $30. You pay $30 and you know what I'm putting a 10-unit hit on. You guys can hit it heavy too. We can all prosper on this play. That play alone is worth way more than $30. You'll get all my other ones. I'm dropping a couple 3 units, some 2 units mixed in, a bunch of half and 1 units all weekend long. The next 4 days, it's not just like I got one big play out. I'm going for a record 4-day stretch in college basketball. I've been cold here for a few days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Could not buy a bet. I just couldn't get anything right. When you need a free throw, you don't get it. When you don't want the free throw, they hit it. The ball is off the foot of the wrong fucking guy. Your guy gets hurt in the first fucking quarter. The coach gets the flu and throws up on his wife and can't make it to the game. Are we kidding? Couldn't buy one for a couple days. This is very normal. And that's why I come on here and I'm calm and I'm not even tripping. And a lot of hate. It started up, guys. You see me on the cold streak. You see Dan's rant struggling and you all pound in. It's common, very, very common in today's day and age that people love to hit people when they're down. Well, I'm not down. I'm still up a shit ton. Have I eaten into the profit? Sure. Like it says on the bottom of the screen, I'm actually going to do a full recap video in just a couple of days when the March month comes to an end here. I'll go over every single bet I made for the entire month and show you guys how much I won or lost or whatever it ends up being. I'm fully transparent. Everybody knows this. And guys, know one thing, whether your comments are positive or negative, it's engagement, and YouTube doesn't judge on either side. If you're leaving negative comments below, it's engagement. It's helping these videos get more views. So I appreciate it. Been getting a lot more subscribers lately. We're almost at 5,000. So even the haters that, lost their $5 parlay on the last leg because that's what DraftKings recommends on their commercials to try to turn $5 into 100 when you're a broke pussy and you go to a 9 to 5 or whatever. Those motherfuckers in the comments that are mad that their $5 parlay didn't hit into 800. Those are the people chirping in the comments. Everybody who can at least withstand a couple of losing days and knows that this is a long-term thing, those people are going to be super, super happy after this weekend. Just a massive 4 days inbound. I actually have the plays right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There is a lot of them, including that 10-unit hit. Get on the website. This is the last weekend where I can even really, truly say with a straight face, the value for $30 to get a week of my plays right now is tremendous. That 10-unit, all these other ones I have on a list already. Great picks. And, basketball is whittling down. We got a weird scenario where the NBA regular season is starting to come to a close, and right at the back end of the regular season, you don't want to bet it. And the college basketball after this weekend, when we get all the way down to the Final Four, there's just not that much volume, right? There's just not that many games. So this is the last big weekend where we have 8 Sweet 16 games. We got 4 Elite 8 games. We still have a ton of volume to have a massive historical weekend and end March as strong as ever and make this maybe the best month of the year. I'm on 4 winning months straight. This is a long-term thing. I say it all the time. A lot of people make comments and say I'm in this for views and likes and blah, blah, blah. No. I'm in this because I see commercials on TV, DraftKings, FanDuel, with some celebrity endorsement telling you guys you can sign up with $5 and take these player props and you can become really, really rich. That's not it. Straight bets, unit management, bankroll management, withstand your cold streaks, hit the win streaks harder, and win every single fucking month. That's what I do every single month. I'm a SoBet pro. Do you think a multi-million-dollar company would hire me? I have a contract with SoBet. The link is in the description. Do you think I'd be a SoBet pro if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing? They reached out to me, recruited me to be on their platform as one of their creators. There's only a few dozen of us on there for hundreds of thousands of people to view. I think that says enough. If you guys are interested in SoBet, I'll put some screenshots on the screen of some people that have picked up the slack why I've been cold. Deepak, what up, bro? TP3, these guys are killing it. They've been sweeping like the past 3, 4, 5 days up piles of units. So even when I can't provide my usual winning percentages, these guys pick up the slack. You can get an entire month access to SoBet for $10. All these professionals, dozens of them, are going to be going absolutely crazy for the Sweet 16 and Elite 8. Hop on SoBet. It's totally worth the $10 investment, especially for this time of the year. There's some really good NHL guys. The MLB starts today. Things are rocking and rolling. Get the right advice, get the right people in your circle, and prosper. Make some money. Go into summer with some extra pocket change. Pay for those vacations. And hopefully I can do that today with these college basketball totals. Going to go over the under-over for each game. By the way, link to the website in the description. I'll pin it too. Comment. I'll pin the comment to the top of the comment section where you can get my 10 unit and the rest of my picks for the Sweet 16. Cannot wait. Game number 1 I'm looking at, 7 o'clock Eastern time, is Clemson and Arizona. The total is 152.5. Now, Clemson, what are we going to get from PJ Hall? Okay. I want to say that Clemson's going to shrink in a little, and I think they're going to be pretty good in the paint, even with Ballo in there for Arizona. Do the shooters for Arizona get hot? Now, the other thing is like Joe Girard. Okay, Clemson has some of these players that can also go absolutely nuclear from 3-point range. 152.5. I'm probably gonna 152.5, man. I think PJ Hall, I think those big guys for Clemson are gonna do well. I think Arizona's gonna score here. I don't always love Arizona's grit. I don't always love their effort defensively and their grit. I'm gonna go over here. This is a big number at 152, but I'm gonna lean over the number. Could also be a game where in the final few minutes of the game, one of the teams might be desperate, start fouling, and that could really stack up the points in the last couple minutes of the game. I'll go over for that one. San Diego State, UConn, a total of 135.5. I hate going under on UConn games because it's UConn. I mean, UConn alone can score 80, 85. It seems like just about on anybody, especially with what should be almost a home crowd in this type of a setting. But San Diego State, this is a team that absolutely is horrific offensively at times. They go on these big stretches where their offense just dries up, and their only chance in this game is defense. This is what this team is known for. I'm going to go under 135.5. I'm going to lean under the total of 135.5 in this game. I also think it's a game where there's a chance that UConn dominates the game, so maybe their offense slows down at the end. There's a chance the margin is so high that fouling might not even come into the equation. There's always an opportunity for that with a UConn game with a spread of 10.5. 135.5. I mean, this could easily be, an 80 an 80 to 50, 30-point blowout. I mean, this really could be just a really, really good defensive clinic. And like I said, the only chance San Diego State has in this game is defense. They got to somehow slow down Klingon, guard these shooters. They got to have some defensive grit here, muck up the game and try to win that way. Alabama, UNC, a total of 173.5. I think that's too high. I think that's too high for the Sweet 16. I know these are two teams that are going to be running and gunning. I still like UNC's defense. I don't like Bama's defense. I think UNC is going to get their points. It's always scary, but I also think this should be a pretty competitive game. I don't think fouling is going to come into the equation. I think the margin of this game should be close enough at the end, or at least there's a chance for it to be close enough at the end where maybe fouling doesn't come into play until a little bit later. You know, teams aren't going to just start hacking when they're down 10 or something. I mean, if this is neck and neck, they might just let the shot clock completely play out. So I like UNC's defense here. I mean, Alabama, the offense is potent. Their defense is horrible, but maybe that's what everybody thinks. And maybe their defense actually shows up here and they give a decent effort in terms of rebounding and defense. 173, man. A lot of things have to go right to get to 173. We are talking almost 90 apiece. 180 would be 90 apiece. So this is a lot of points. For every possession where a shot hits the rim and doesn't go in, you're losing ground on reaching a number of 173.5. I'll lean under on that one. And the final game for Thursday is Illinois and Iowa State. We have contrasting styles. So if you're kind of, if you like Illinois in this game, if you think Illinois is going to win, then maybe you're looking at the over. If you like Iowa State to kind of play their usual defense and kind of grind out the game and make Illinois look kind of lost, then you probably lean to the under. I'm going to say it's a mix. I mean, Shannon Jr., Damask, Hawkins, Illinois, even on an Iowa State defense, they're going to score. They're going to get their buckets here and there. And I think Iowa State can score as well. I think Iowa State's offense is a bit underrated as well. The problem here for me is 145.5. 145.5 is quite a bit. I thought this would have been more in like the upper 60s. You know, maybe one of the teams gets over 70. I'm going to go under in the Iowa State game, under 145.5. Hopefully there's no overtime or something crazy. Overtime, obviously, would be pretty brutal for a total to go under in this spot. But I'm going to lean under the 145.5 for the Illinois and Iowa State game. And those are the four games. I'll probably put out another video tomorrow morning to go over each total for Friday's games. Probably put out another video. Well, definitely put out another video going over the spread for the Elite Eight. So we'll go over those games as well. Yeah, it's going to be I'm just so happy right now. I'm just thrilled. This is, got it right. Got the NIT, 3-1 in NIT opinions, hit Seton Hall tonight. Did miss another NBA play, but you know what? That's not the point. This is college. Okay, the NBA, whatever. The regular season's almost over. We get into playoffs. It's a whole nother animal. We get good competitive NBA. Can actually make some money on that. Do it every single year. So it'll be nice just to get the NBA regular season over with. It'll be nice to continue to prosper on college hoops. We had that little cold streak. We're going to get red hot again. We're going to set a record this weekend. I can feel it. I might even go to the casino here. I'm feeling pretty tired. It's late at night as I record this video, but I might run over there with about another $1,000 and sprinkle it on these plays I'm about to give out to members. The text is going to come out soon. If you guys do go on the website, make sure you provide your phone number when you sign up for your weekly package or monthly package or whatever you want to get over there on the website. And I'll immediately get you on the text list, the client text list, and send the plays out to you. So $30. It's totally up to you. Are you really? I mean, you're on the fucking YouTube platform for a reason, because you don't know what the fuck you're doing, right? You clicked on my video because you want my opinion. You don't know what you're doing. Get these plays for $30. That's all I can say. Absolute bargain. It's going to be a banner weekend, and I can't wait to show you guys the results. See you in the next video.